morning students, welcome to science class. Let's start bridge course session 2. Tell me, what is science? Science is the process of gaining knowledge and investigating by making observations, posing questions and testing through experimentation. Tell me, what are the branches of science? Science has 3 branches, that is physics, chemistry and biology. Science has 3 branches, physics, chemistry and biology. Today we are going to learn about changes around us, microorganisms and organization in life. We will see one by one. Now we are going to learn about changes around us. Students, day will be changed to night. Similarly, seed is changed to sapling over a period of time. Also, raw fruit will be changed to ripe fruit. Rocks will be changed to sand. Now tell me, what is the common factor in the above examples? Yes, changes occur frequently. Changes occur frequently. Then what is a change? Change is the observable difference between initial state and the final state of any substance. Change is the observable difference between initial state and the final state of any substance. For example, human growth from baby to adult. Students, change is the law of nature because some changes occur periodically, instantly and takes some time. Change is the law of nature. Seasonal changes and weather changes will occur periodically. Burning of paper happens immediately, whereas rusting of iron nail takes some time. Milk is turned into curd in few hours, but while cooking vegetables takes some time for softening. From above examples, we will say changes are not only a process, but it is accompanied by change in properties like shape, color, temperature, position and composition. For example, growing hair is a visible change. Once we are cutting the hair and it will grow again. But digestion is invisible. After intake of food, we are not able to see the process of digestion. Students, listen, if you are cutting the apple into 2 halves, then the shape and size has changed. Yes, the shape and size of the apple have changed. This can be called a physical change. Students, listen, after some time, color of the apple will be changed because some substances in apple react with air. So the color is changed. This is a chemical change. This is a chemical change. Now tell me, what is physical change? Physical changes are the temporary changes in which there is change in the physical appearance of the substance but not in its composition. Here, no new substance is formed. For example, once we melt ice, it will convert it into liquid. So, solid state changes to liquid state here. If you are going to prepare sugar or salt solution, the character of salt or sugar not changed. Yes, solution becomes sweet or salty in taste. There is no new substance formed. If you are stretching the rubber band into any shape, it will be back to the initial shape. So, these are the examples of physical changes. Let's see one more example for physical change. This modeling clay can be molded and changed to make objects. Its shape can then change back to its original block. Now we will learn about chemical changes. Chemical changes are the permanent changes in which there is change in the chemical composition and new substances formed. Once again I repeat, Chemical changes are the permanent changes in which there is change in the chemical composition and new substances formed. For example, burning of wood. After the burning, we'll get the new substance ash, not able to get the initial substance wood. Like that, rusting of iron. Initially it is white in color. After some time, iron reacts with moisture to form iron oxide. It is a new substance. So after rusting, iron is brown in color. Then see the next example, blackening of silver ornaments. Initially silver white in color. After some time it will react with moisture to form new substance. So it is black in color. So these are the examples for chemical changes. Moreover, extraction of metal from their ore, preparation of medicines are the examples of chemical changes. The materials such as plastics, soaps, detergents, acids, bases, salts, etc. all are made by carrying out a chain of chemical changes. Children, explosion of a firework is a chemical change. Explosion of a firework is a chemical change. When food gets spoiled, it produces a foul smell. It is a chemical change. Students, now we will learn about factors determining chemical changes. First one, contact in physical states. Students, chemical reactions carried out by contact in physical states. For example, dry wood comes into contact with fire while burning process. See the second example. When a matchstick is rubbed on the sides of a matchbox, a chemical reaction takes place to form heat, light and smoke. When quicklime comes into contact with water, it forms slacked lime. Calcium oxide is quicklime. It is contact with water to form as calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide, otherwise called slacked lime. So these are the examples for chemical changes and contact in physical states. Second one, solution of reactants. When we mix two substances in a solution form, a chemical reaction takes place between them to form new substances. It is a chemical change. For example, when milk is mixed with coffee decoction, the color of the milk and the decoction changes due to chemical reaction. Some chemical reactions proceed only in solution form, not in solid form. For example, silver nitrate and sodium chloride both are in solid form. If we mix together, there is no reaction, no change in those two substances. But if you are taking silver nitrate and sodium chloride as a solution, we will get silver chloride as a white precipitate. So, some chemical reactions proceed only in solution form, not in solid form. Third one, electricity. Many chemical reactions which take place with the help of electricity are industrially very important. Once again I repeat, many chemical reactions which take place with the help of electricity are industrially very important. For example, water is made of hydrogen and oxygen molecules. When electricity is passed through water which contains small amounts of sulfuric acid, hydrogen and oxygen gases are liberated. Let's see the second example. A concentrated solution of sodium chloride called brine is electrolyzed to produce chlorine and hydrogen gases along with sodium hydroxide. This is an important reaction to produce chlorine industrially. Concentrated solution of sodium chloride is called brine solution. That is salty solution. Once again I repeat, a concentrated solution of sodium chloride called brine is electrolyzed to produce chlorine and hydrogen gases along with sodium hydroxide. This is an important reaction to produce chlorine industrially. Hence, such reactions are called as electrochemical reactions or electrolysis. Fourth one, heat. When enough heat is given, some chemical reactions take place to convert the raw food items into cooked ones. Once again, I repeat, when enough heat is given, some chemical reactions take place to convert the raw food items into cooked ones. Some chemical reactions can be achieved by the supply of heat only. Some chemical reactions can be achieved by the supply of heat only. In industries, limestone rocks are heated to get quicklime. In industries, limestone rocks are heated to get quicklime. Fifth one, light. Sunlight is important not only for us but also for plants. Sunlight is important not only for us but also for plants. Yes, plants carried out photosynthesis process. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process in which green plants use sunlight to make their own food. Like that, most of the chemical reactions carried out in presence of sunlight. Listen students, chemical reactions induced by light are called as photochemical reactions. Once again I repeat, chemical reactions induced by light are called as photochemical reactions. Next one, catalyst. In industries, some chemical substances are used to speed up chemical reactions. These substances are called catalysts. Once again I repeat, in industries, some chemical substances are used to speed up chemical reactions. These substances are called catalysts. For example, in Haber process, nitrogen react with hydrogen to produce ammonia. Here, iron acts as a catalyst. That is, iron speed up the reaction to produce ammonia. Students, ammonia is the basic material for the production of urea, an important fertilizer in agriculture. Ammonia is the important fertilizer in agriculture. Next, in Vanaspati ghee preparation, finely divided nickel is used as a catalyst. In Vanaspati ghee, that is dalda preparation, finely divided nickel is used as a catalyst. Thus, speed of certain reactions is influenced by the catalyst and such reactions are called catalytic reactions. Once again I repeat, speed of certain reactions is influenced by the catalyst and such reactions are called catalytic reactions. Do you know children? Biocatalysts. Yes, enzymes and yeast are called biocatalysts. Enzymes and yeast are called biocatalysts. Now we are going to study about organization of life. Students, our earth is a beautiful place wherein different types of organisms happily coexist. Our earth is a beautiful place wherein different types of organisms happily coexist. All living things are made of one or more cells. All living things are made of one or more cells. What is cell? Cell as a fundamental unit of life. Cell as a fundamental unit of life. Students, just imagine the building wall is made up of numerous bricks. Like a brick wall, your body is composed of basic building blocks and are named as cells. Like a brick wall, your body is composed of basic building blocks and are named as cells. Now we will learn about types of cell. Cells are classified into two types. prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cells are single-celled. Eukaryotic cells are multicellular. That is, they are having number of cells. Let's see the examples for unicellular organisms. Bacteria, amoeba, chlamydomonas and yeast are examples of unicellular organisms. Next, we will see examples for multicellular organisms. Spirogyra, mango and human being are the examples for multicellular organisms. Do you know, children, the study of cells is called cell biology. The study of cells is called cell biology. Listen, students. Structure of a cell represents the arrangement of parts or organelles in a cell. Function is the activity of each part or organelle in a cell. Once again, I repeat, structure of a cell represents the arrangement of parts or organelles in a cell. Function is the activity of each part or organelle in a cell. Heart, kidney, stomach, brain are the organs present inside the human body. Like that, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, cytoplasm are the organelles present inside the cell. Now, we will learn about different levels of organization. Yes, number of cells join to form a tissues. Number of tissues join to form an organ. Then number of organs join to form a organ system. Then it is called organism. Let's see the size of the cell. The size of cells may vary from a micrometer to a few centimeters. Once again I repeat, the size of cells may vary from a micrometer, that is a million of a meter, to a few centimeters. Most cells are microscopic and cannot be seen with the naked eye. They can be observed only through the microscope. They can be observed only through the microscope. Smallest size of the cell is present in bacteria. The size of the bacterial cell ranges from 0.01 micrometer to 0.5 micrometer. Largest cell is the egg of an ostrich with 170 millimeter width. Largest cell is the egg of an ostrich with 170 millimeter width. In human body, the nerve cells are believed to be the longest cells. Do you know, children? In human body, the nerve cells are believed to be the longest cells. Children, listen, cell size has no relation to the size of an organism. It is not necessary that the cells of, say, an elephant be much larger than those of a mouse. Let's see the ranges of cell size. Virus is an example of small size cell. Then bacterium cell is bigger size compared to the virus. Plant cell is bigger than the bacterium cell. Human egg is bigger than the plant cell. Frog egg is bigger than the human egg. Hen's egg is bigger than the frog egg. Ostrich egg bigger than the hen's egg. So ostrich egg is an example of larger size cell. Let's see the shapes of the cell. Cells are of different shapes. Cells are of different shapes. For example, nerve cell has elongated shape. Red blood cell have oval shape. Muscle cell have long cylindrical shape. These are the shapes of the cell. Let's see the number of cells. The number of cells present in different organisms may vary. Organisms may be either unicellular or multicellular. Once again, I repeat, the number of cells present in different organisms may vary. Organisms may be either unicellular or multicellular. Do you know, children? Approximate number of cells in the human body is 3.7 into 10 to the power of 13 or 37 million above. Now we are going to study about microorganisms. Microorganisms are very small in size that they cannot be seen through naked eye. Microorganisms are very small in size that they cannot be seen through naked eye. Microbes can be observed only through the microscope. Microbes can be observed only through the microscope. Children, microorganisms are found in air, water, soil and even inside our bodies. They remain inactive under unfavorable conditions and become active during favorable conditions. Once again, I repeat, microorganisms are found in air, water like ponds, lakes, rivers and oceans, soil and even inside our bodies. They remain inactive under unfavorable conditions and become active during favorable conditions. Do you know, children? The science that deals with the study of microorganisms is known as microbiology. Once again, I repeat, the science that deals with the study of microorganisms is known as microbiology. Let's see the different types of microbes. There are three types of microbes: bacteria, viruses and fungi. Once again, I repeat, there are three types of microbes: bacteria, viruses and fungi. First, we are going to learn about virus. What is virus? A virus is a tiny particle made up of genetic material and protein. A virus is a tiny particle made up of genetic material and protein. They are intermediate between living and non-living things. They are intermediate between living and non-living things. Virus means poison in Latin. Virus means poison in Latin. Students, viruses are intracellular obligatory parasites. Viruses are intracellular obligatory parasites. The study of virus is called virology. Listen, students, the study of virus is called virology. Viruses are 10,000 times smaller than bacteria. Viruses are 10,000 times smaller than bacteria. Viruses have different shapes. Viruses have different shapes. Let's see the shape of virus. First one, adenovirus. It is in polyhedral shape. Second one, influenza virus. It is in spherical shape. Third one, tobacco mosaic virus. It is in helical shape. Fourth one, bacteriophage. It is in complex shape. These are the shapes of the virus. Next, we are going to learn about bacteria. Bacteria are single-celled prokaryotes, that is, cells without nuclei. Prokaryotes means cells without nuclei. So, bacteria are single-celled prokaryotes. They are considered to be the first living organisms on earth. Bacteria are considered to be the first living organisms on earth. Bacteria are grouped under the kingdom Monera. Bacteria are grouped under the kingdom Monera. Listen, students, the study of bacteria is called bacteriology. The study of bacteria is called bacteriology. The size of bacteria ranges from 1 micrometer to 5 micrometer. Once again, I repeat, the size of bacteria ranges from 1 micrometer to 5 micrometer. Bacteria are of two types based on respiration. They are aerobic bacteria and anaerobic bacteria. Aerobic bacteria means that requires oxygen for breathing. Anaerobic bacteria means that does not require oxygen for breathing. So once again I repeat, bacteria are of two types based on respiration. They are aerobic bacteria and anaerobic bacteria. Let's see the structure of bacteria. A bacterium has an outer covering known as the cell wall. Nuclear material is represented by a nuclei without nuclear membrane. Other than capsule, ribosome, pilus, flagellum, cell membrane are present inside the bacteria. Mitochondria, Golgi body, endoplasmic reticulums are absent in the bacteria. Here the flagellum helps to move the bacteria. Let's see the shapes of the bacteria. Bacteria are classified according to the shapes of their cells. They are BACILLI, Spirilla and COCCI. BACILLI, otherwise called rod-shaped bacteria. Example, Bacillus anthracis. Spirilla, that is spiral-shaped bacteria. Example, Helicobacter pylori. Third one, COCCI, that is spherical or ball-shaped bacteria. They can stick together in pairs or form a chain or occur in bunches. For example, stick together in pairs, that is Diplococcus, or form a chain, that is Streptococcus, or occur in bunches. For example, Staphylococcus. These are the shapes of bacteria. Now we are going to study about fungi. Fungi are a group of eukaryotic organisms that lack chlorophyll. Fungi are a group of eukaryotic organisms that lack chlorophyll. They grow in dark environments. They may be either unicellular or multicellular. Example, yeast. Or maybe a multicellular. Example, penicillium. Fungi are found in all kinds of habitats. Listen students, the study of fungi is called mycology. Some fungi are macroscopic. Example, mushroom. There are around 70,000 species of fungi living in the world. Okay students, I hope you are all clear with today's session. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. So study well. All the best. Thank you.